I decided I was going to go out and try to duplicate the example that Q gave me Friday night on how to witness to someone. And my son DeAndre and his sister and niece decided to join me. And when we walked into the restaurant, DeAndre says, "Oh no, Mom, you can't witness to this particular waiter because I went to school with him." And I was like, okay. So I was nervous, and then I looked at a niece, and God had put it in my spirit before to say something to his sister and niece, who has been in my life since she was 2. Since she was 2. But I never had a conversation with her about God, the Bible, church, anything. That was just like off limits. So as we sat there, I said to her, I said, "Do you mind if I ask you some questions?" And she said, "Sure." I said, "When you go away from here, you pass away, are you going to heaven or hell?" And she told me, "It's not for me to know." She believes that she'll find out when she gets there. And we started discussing the Bible, and she said, "You know, the Bible has been rewritten so many times by man. And she's like, "So how do we know what's really true and what's not?" And as I was sitting listening to Anise share her interpretation of her relationship with God, it was really hard for me. Not to mention that it was uncomfortable, but it was hard knowing that I hadn't stepped up to say anything to her about God, the Bible, to pray with her. So I left feeling like I had dropped the ball, but I also know it's never too late. And Anise has agreed to come back to teach it to me Tuesday so that she can learn. And oddly enough, God didn't put this baby in my life again. Years later, she's staying with me now, so I know that there's still work to be done. And that God is going to use me in that way, and I just have to get uncomfortable and do what I have to do. So thank you.